Today's lesson is learning intention is to subtract using algorithm. Let's start off with a simple problem. I have $78 in my wallet. And if I spend $32 on shoes, how much will I have left in my wallet? So, learning intention to subtract using algorithm. So we need to make sure we do it algorithm way, which is writing a problem downwards. $78, take away $32, simple. Look at your ones column. Look at your ones column. 8, take away 2 is 6. Second step, look at your tens column. 7 tens, take away 3 tens equals 4 tens. So how much money will I have left in my wallet? $46. Okay, problem number 2. Let's make it a bit more harder. In the weekend, I planted 364 apple trees. On Wednesday, 38 of those apple trees died. How many apple trees have I got left? Learning intention is to subtract using algorithm. So we have to make sure 364 take away 38. Okay, it's very important that we put all our numbers in its place value. Okay, these are the ones, these are the tens, these are the hundreds. 38 is 3 tens, 8 ones. That's why it's written that way. Okay, first step. Look at the ones column. So 4 take away 8. We know we cannot take 8 from 4, so we need to borrow from the tens column. Okay, so that means that's 6 tens take away 3 tens. So we need to borrow from the tens column. So we need to borrow. So tens column. We need to borrow borrow 1 10 from 6 tens. So we need to borrow 1 10 from the 6 tens, and that 6 tens now becomes 5 tens, which now becomes 5 tens. Okay, so we borrow 1 10 from the 6 tens, which now becomes to 5 tens, and we add the 1 10 to our ones column, and now that becomes 14. 10 plus 4 equals 14. So that we borrowed. To the four ones, which now becomes 14, take away 8. Okay, let's go back here. So now it goes back in the ones column. 14, take away 8 equals 6. Okay, equals 6. Second step, look at the tens column, which is quite easy, which is 5 tens take away 3 tens equals 2 tens. That's easy. Okay. Then after the tens column, so we'll look at the hundreds column. Let's go back here, let's push it down. Okay, so hundreds, so we've done the ones, we've done the tens, this is the hundreds here. So there's nothing there, which means it's a 0. Okay, so 3 hundreds take away 0 hundreds, 100 is 3. So how many apple trees have I got left? 326 apple trees left. Let's do one more problem. I have $556 in my bank. And I took out $287 to buy myself a Bluetooth speaker. So, I bought myself a Bluetooth speaker. How much money have I got left in my bank? So that's how I started off with 563. I spent it on speaker for 287. Okay, learning intention is to solve using algorithm. So because that's money spent, we need to take away. So 563 take away 287. This is a bit tricky, this one. Okay. So what do we say? Always start off with the ones column, then the tens column, then the hundreds column. Okay. 3 take away 7. We know that cannot be done, so which means that we need to borrow. We need to borrow 1 10 from the 16s and add it to the 3. So we borrow 1 10 from the 16s, which now becomes 5 tens. 16s minus 1 tens equals 5 tens. And we add the 1 10 to our ones column. Now that becomes 13. 10 plus 3 is 13. Okay, so it'll be 13 take away 7 is 6. Okay, so one's column is done. Let's go to the next column. 5 tens take away 8 tens. We know that cannot be done, so we need to borrow from the hundreds column. Okay, it's really, really important we always borrow from your right. Okay, so 5 take away 5 tens take away 8 tens cannot be done. So we need to borrow 100 from the 500s. So now that becomes 400. And now that when we put that 100 here, now that becomes 115 tens, take away 8 tens. Okay, so that now that becomes 15 tens, which is also same as 150. So 15 tens take away 8 tens equals 7 tens. Okay, we've done ones, we've done tens. Let's go now through the hundreds column. 4 hundreds plus, 4 hundreds take away 2 hundreds equals 2 hundreds. Okay, so how much money have I got left in my bank? $276 left. Okay, so I can, I'm just going to write the notes here. Look, the first step was looking at the ones column. Okay, we know 7 cannot, cannot take 7 from 3, so borrow 1 10 from the tens column and add it to 3 to make 13. Okay, so that means the ones column cannot take 7 away from the 3, so we need to borrow 1 10 from the tens column and add it to the 3 to make 13. Okay, second step. So I can try and put it all in one, try to get to see it. Okay, second step. Tens column. Okay. It was 5, take away 8. Cannot take 8 from 5. Cannot take 8 tens from 5 tens. So borrow 100 from the hundreds column and add it to 5 tens. Remember, 100 is the same as 10 tens. So 5 tens plus 10 tens is 15 tens to make 15. Okay, so now it's 15, take away 8 is 7. And we'll look at the third step is, look at the hundreds column. Now that's quite easy because it's an easy prop subtraction. 400 take away 200 equals 2.